We're so excited about this. Scott's already doing some waving because we're going to kick things off with beam time. I don't think you need to wave because I think we can hear you now.
Are you sure?
We gave the announcer the mic.
Well,
can we hear Scott?
You got me?
Check. Hello, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Microphone check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Check.
Hey.
There we go.
High Flyers here.
The High Flyers here. Henry Turner in the house. We're going to kick things off with beam time. And thanks for coming into the show.
No
kick
problem.
things off. Before we start beam time, we light the studio purple.
Nice.
That's what this is for.
Nice.
We would like for you to do that.
Oh, thank you. Like to be.
Because your boy Drapes was here last time, and they lost like 4 in a row.
Henry.
So,
I mean, Drapes really. I mean, we gave Drapes
we love
a chance
Drapes.
to do this, and we had a terrible week.
You know,
I think he was 1 and 4.
Hey, Drapes is an Eagles fan. Should I say more?
Right, exactly. We're never letting him light the beam again.
All right, so should we do this
Let's
with
do
a
it.
countdown?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Light that beam, Henry. Look
There we go.
at that.
See how everything turns
Beautiful.
purple?
Like to be, baby.
Isn't that great? All right.
man, that's great.
We're in. I've got I found this in the closet. I dug it out. I knew I had this. I wore it last season. Anyway, I have it. All right, let's get to it. Finally, the losing streak is over with. They looked good finally, Henry. They looked like the team that everybody wants them to look like.
You know, they came out and they had a whole total different approach. You know, the starters came out and did what they had to do, but I'll tell you what, it was the guys that came off the bench that got it going. I'm talking about Keon Ellis, Jake LaRavia, Trey Lyles. Those guys came out and they set the tone. Even the rookie, DC Carter, he came out and they played like gangbusters.
Was he trying? Was it Devin Carter trying to impress his dad because his dad was there? Do you think that had anything to do?
You know,
with that?
Whatever it was, let's do it again.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Bring his dad back every day.
Yeah. Tell AC to come back tomorrow.
Right.
And they really set the tone right, man, and they got it done.
They got it done. All right, we saw that, the headbutt, right? That was brutal to see. That happens. You're a player. You've played. You know that it's unfortunate that happens. But he was able to come back from that, but then hurt the ankle. So losing Sabonis again, that's got to hurt them.
Yes, no doubt. I mean, Sabonis had a night to where I know he said I should have just stayed at home. You know, no. But the thing about Sabonis is that Sabonis is so tough. You think this guy can just bite nails and come back?
Yeah.
Hopefully, we haven't heard anything much about his injury, but hopefully he can hurry up and come back soon.
I'm sure that should be coming today. It reminded me of Jalen Brunson's actually. If you watched that Knicks game the other night, it was a little bit similar, hoping that he can come back. Because Henry, this stretch that we're in.
Oh my God.
I mean, luckily they're all at home. You get to play in front of you're sleeping in your own bed, and but we are talking game after game after game after game. Plus the opponents. It's crazy.
I mean, you're talking about big-time teams coming in here.
Yeah.
You know, you got Boston, you got Milwaukee, you got Cleveland twice.
Cleveland twice.
Yes.
Thunder.
Yeah, you got to end it up with the Thunder.
Oh.
So, I mean, they got an uphill battle. And understanding that the Kings don't have no room for mistakes right now. They have to win pretty much every game that they possibly can.
Yeah, we're looking at some Cleveland video right now. So they actually lost, which might be, I don't know if that's better. Yeah, they lost to the Magic. That was their last game. But now they're coming up rested, couple of days off, maybe 2-3 days. They're coming here to Sacramento. Are they going to be more fired up after a loss, being as good as they are? Or they're just great anyway? It doesn't matter how the Kings are going to get them.
I have no idea. I mean, Cleveland's a good team. I mean, they have the Clippers before they come here. So we're hoping that they're going to be tired of coming off a back-to-back.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Kings don't have to worry about that. The Kings have to take care of themselves. They still have to come out and play good winning basketball.
That's a good way to look at it. I want to jump in real quick because I know you appreciate those hustle guys. You mentioned the guys that came off the bench, and Keon and Devin. Talk about LaRavia for a second. How is a guy like that, who was buried a little bit on the bench in Memphis, coming in and making such an impact with this team? How's he getting that done?
You know what, Scott? Sometimes when you change teams, it's exactly what you need because you get to restart yourself. You get to recalibrate. And LaRavia came here, and the one thing that he brings to the basketball team is the thing that Doug Christie loves the most. Is the energy, the effort, and the willingness to defend.
Yeah. To sell out. I mean, that guy is going. His motor is
nonstop.
moving.
I love watching him play. I mean, it was so great at the end. I mean, he got that last foul, and then he got the tee, and even he was out of there. But you need that. I mean, sometimes you need a guy to do that, to get it fired up, and it does. The bench play comes in, that fires everybody else up.
I mean, but that's what Sacramento has always been about. I came here in '88, and that's all you had to do was you had to be blue collar. You had to put all your heart and soul out on the floor, and that's what LaRavia does.
That's why I had a poster of Henry Turner on my wall. He loves when I say that.
Absolutely.
On my wall as a very, very young child, I wasn't that young, of Henry Turner.
I would say it makes you feel old.
That's right. Exactly. I'm feeling really old now, too.
For beam time, we're going to have you back, especially because I feel like you're going to lead us to the promised land over this next week with this beam lighting. So you're going to have to come back another time.
I would say don't put too much pressure on me.
I just did.
You
I
know?
just did, and you can handle it because you're the high flyer.
I love coming here. I love talking Kings basketball with you guys. And I tell you what, you guys got a beam. I'll come back anytime.
Right? You keep lighting the beam. All right, one last thing before we let you go. I always like to touch on this. My boy Keegan, love Keegan Murray from Iowa. Mm-hmm. What do you think of his play lately? I think, he's maybe not, shooting like he used to, but he's all over the place, and I love that.
This is Keegan's third year, and Keegan's been asked to do a lot. I think Keegan Murray's ceiling is very, very high.
Yeah.
The thing about it is that he's still learning.
How about
and
that?
When he's changing coaches,
Yeah.
he's changing players. De'Aaron Fox was Keegan guy.
Yeah.
So now, he has to learn how to have life in the NBA without D Fox. But I think he's going to be just fine. He has so much talent, man. He really don't say much.
No.
But he will go out and get the job done.
He is smiling, though, now. He smiles now every now and then, which is good.
He's very soft-spoken, just like me.
Yeah, right.
You're the guy.
Hey, save your voice, dude.
Why did you both laugh at that?
There's 9 games in a row. You should stop talking. Right here. Don't talk
Got
anymore.
game, tomorrow
Yep.
at Cavaliers, then with Thursday, Saturday,
Bulls, Bucks.
Monday.
Bulls, Bucks, Celtics.
They're coming quick.
Thunder.
I'm just going to stay there. I'm just going to stay at Golden One Center and go to Kings.com.